Hi, my name is Will Murray, and one of the problems I was looking into was, are people being taken advantage of by car repair shops? Whenever you bring in a car, usually it's for one specific reason, but a lot of people will get feedback on whether or not they should have different things repaired, like an oil check or something that's not the primary reason for bringing in your car. And I'm wondering whether or not people are being taken for a ride by their car repair shops. USA Today and Times Magazine reported that the average person will spend over $300 when they go to a repair shop. Um, they'll spend more, $300 more than what they really needed to spend. And so it kind of raises the question of, how do people figure out how to properly discover what needs to be repaired and whether or not they're being taken advantage of. So my journey map kind of illustrates the process of a car being broken down. I realize it's kind of hard for you to see, so I'm going to break it down pretty clearly. So this is your car being broken down, whether it's a flat tire or you've gotten in a crash or taillights out, whatever it is, you're feeling bad about it because your car just broke down or whatever it is and you don't like it, because then you have to get it either repaired or, sorry, towed, or you drive, maybe you can drive yourself, but the entire time you're feeling pretty bad because your car is just broken down and now you got to get it repaired. So then you come to the repair shop and you're feeling really happy because you've got it to where you need it to be. The professionals are going to take care of it, you believe. So you're feeling pretty good that you finally gotten your problem in the hands of someone who might have a solution. Then you feel pretty mediocre because you realize now that you don't have an effective means of transportation, meaning you've lost your primary mode of transportation. So now you either got to take Uber or you've got to drive a family member's car, whatever it is. It's not, it creates more of a burden on you financially, or, just having to ask for rides is a bit, embarrassing at times. So then you might actually have to rent a car, in which case you're going to feel bad because now you actually have to, on top of paying for repairs, you got to pay for your own car, which is a bummer. And then here you go back to the repair shop and they give you the list of things up here that you need to repair. So, like we said, the flat tire, but then they're also most likely going to give you a list of things they also think you should repair, like an oil change, or recalibrating the torque, or running diagnostics on the engine, which may or may not be things that you actually need to take care of, but they believe that through their own checklists and checking with the manufacturer of the product, they're going to tell you that you need to have these things repaired, or they're going to deny you service, which is a bummer because that happens. This is you or the repair shop speaking to your provider. By the way, up here you feel bad because you have to now pay for things, and over here you're having to work with not your healthcare provider, sorry, your auto insurance company, figuring out what your deductibles are, how much they're going to have to pay, how much you're going to have to pay, what's the damage, and you're not feeling great about that. So here you're driving your rental car and you feel a little bit better about it. Now you have, or whatever this is, like, you've borrowed a car or you have an effective solution, a temporary solution for the time being. So you're not having to walk somewhere, bike everywhere, whatever it is. And then for the last thing, we've got your car completely fixed. So you're feeling really good about that, even though you might have had to pay too much, as I'm beginning to find out. Um, so then we kind of look into landscaping, and I wanted to kind of review who the businesses are, who their customers are, and then kind of some of the jargon. And then I wanted to kind of look at the market as a whole and see how they're ripping people off. So, mainly the people that are going to be repairing your car can be one of three options. The first one's going to be a local or maybe national auto repair company. Sorry, think like Jiffy Lube. If they can, there's some things they can handle, some things they can't handle. Um, you know, Businesses that are repair shops and not affiliated with any car companies. Then you have your car companies, excuse me, like the Volkswagen distribution center might have a service center attached to it, and Tom Wood might also have some repair shops on site. Um, and so, kind of going a bit off that, as I look more into the market, you'll come to find that actually a lot of their constant revenue comes from these service industries. So selling cars is amazing, and it helps out. They've got nice margins if they can market up new product or new cars or older used cars and can jack up the prices on those. But as an effective day-to-day constant stream of revenue, they do really well with service shops. So they're going to look for ways in which they can maximize their profit. And that could be through the means of telling you that different things are wrong with the car, and because you're not a professional, you're just going to assume that they know what they're talking about, which isn't always true. They're also going to tell you that they recommend an oil change a certain amount of months when maybe your manual suggests otherwise, or they're going to try and run up the tab on you so they can essentially make more money. So the customer is going to be someone whose car is broken down. It might not be severe. It could be a car crash. It could be a flat tire, or it could be something as simple as you saw a light on the dashboard and you really don't know what it means, so I'm going to take it in anyways and figure it out. Really, anyone who sees something on their car that would warrant bringing it into a professional and seeing that it is properly taken care of. Then some of the jargon that comes along with it. A lot of it's straightforward, but when you start working with your auto insurance company to figure out what are they going to cover, what are you going to cover, a term that comes up a lot is deductible, and all that means is how much you have to pay versus how much your auto insurance company has to pay. So right now, that's a lot of the information I have, but I'm doing a lot more research on this topic because it really interests me, being that my car's broken down and I'm going through the same process right now with my poor 2013 Volkswagen Jetta. So rest in peace. Hopefully he'll make it out alive. But yeah, thank you.